Well, there were, I believe, at one time 7 daily newspapers in Pittsburgh. Philadelphia always had more exposés than Pittsburgh, but I kept saying that's because they have more scandals down there. We just couldn't find as many. Oh, I was devastated. I could not believe that it would end like this.
In the span of a century, a city goes through thousands of changes, some bigger than others, recording each step along the way, celebrating triumphs and chronicling the tragedies, is the newspaper. In Pittsburgh, the city and the press became practically synonymous. It started simply. A 4-page edition called the Penny Press was delivered from a wheelbarrow in 1884.
The Pittsburgh Press was born on June 23rd, 1884, and it died December 31st, 1992, although it went in a coma in May. That's a span of about 108 years, which doesn't challenge Methuselah, but probably qualifies for nursing home care.
John Troan began working at the press in 1939. In 1967, he became editor and spent 16 years at the helm before retiring in 1983.
Oh, we had Damon Runyon-esque characters then. Well, I mean, it was clatter, typewriters, teletype machines, bells ringing. Now it's quiet. It's all computerized. The press was a working man's paper. They took up the cudgels for labor, and old man Scripps said the whole idea was to just represent the people who have no voice otherwise.
In its role as the voice of the working man, the press eventually earned its place as the city's major news daily. The paper, like the city, weathered difficult times. Through depression and war, floods and fires, Pittsburgh was defined by its newspaper. The press helped Pittsburghers fight the battles for a cleaner environment, better working conditions, and other causes. The victories are owed in part to the paper's dedicated staff.
The press was busy campaigning on a lot of things, smoke control, rebuilding the downtown, flood control, Clean Streams Act, strip mining, restoring the land after you finish stripping it. And in all of those cases, the press was very prominent and in fact was the leader in the state on all of these environmental issues. The press led then to a drive to establish higher safety standards, stricter standards in the coal mines to save the miners from getting this lung disease. It was terrible then.
As the people of Pittsburgh adapted to change, the press did too. Circulation rose to a peak of more than 350,000 on weekdays and over 750,000 on Sunday. The paper's reputation also grew. Recognition of the press's excellence came in 1986 and 87 with 2 Pulitzer Prizes. But with the progress and accomplishments, the press never lost sight of its mission.
My measurement of a great newspaper is one that serves its community, keeps them abreast of everything that's going on as much as possible, and also takes care of the little things. You know, when you don't have a newspaper, you miss an awful lot of bulletin board information. Who's dying, who's being married, who's being engaged, what's in the movies, even what's on TV. I used to have a friend who says, don't worry about winning judges, worry about winning readers. Because the graveyards of journalism were filled with newspapers that won prizes but lost readers.
While the formal end came months later, Pittsburghers got their last edition of the press on May 17, 1992. For 108 years, the Pittsburgh Press marked the achievements of generations, recorded the triumphs and the tragedies, and diligently served its readers and its city.
I hope that there's enough initiative on the part of the reporters on the one remaining paper that they will continue to do a good job. It's always good to have some competition, because I remember when we would be scooped by the Post-Gazette, the reporters who were involved would be kicking themselves saying, damn, I don't know how they got that story first. We shouldn't be beaten on it. To be a good reporter, you've got to maintain the same basic of curiosity and ability to explain and tell. Technology has really gone up by leaps and bounds, and I'm sure that technology is going to make a big change in the way we report and so on. But I think newspapers will exist. There'll always be need for a written word. Would I do the same thing? I guess so. I've never thought of that. I don't know what else I would do and have more fun.